What's going on, guys, and welcome back to Gran Turismo Sport. Today I'm going to be driving the Lamborghini Diablo GT. Now this is one of the new cars that was added in the update at the end of January. Came out over the weekend. We got 10 new cars in Gran Turismo Sport, and I thought that the Lamborghini Diablo GT would be a good place to start. Most people are probably driving the Toyota Supra and the really iconic cars like that. I thought I'd go for something a little bit different though with the Lamborghini. It's a very cool car, definitely an older Lamborghini, so let's see how it drives. Alright, so here we are with the Lamborghini Diablo GT, about to start driving down Monza. Now Monza is a new track that this game has added, this update has added the Monza Circuit, a very, very well known circuit. Personally, one that I'm not the biggest fan of. I've never really liked Monza that much. I don't really know what it is, but I've never been the biggest fan of Monza. However, I am going to drive it for this video because it is a new track in the game. Now, the Lamborghini Diablo, maybe not one of the most, I don't know actually, it's a pretty iconic Lamborghini. A little bit different to what you'll be used to nowadays. Lamborghinis are mostly rear-wheel drive, they're mostly all-wheel drive these days. However, this is a rear-wheel drive, a mid-engine rear-wheel drive Lamborghini from the year 2000, I believe. So it's a little bit different to what we see nowadays. I mean, everything nowadays, your Aventadors, your Hurricanes, your I don't know, all your Gallardos, all the newer Lamborghinis seem to be all-wheel drive. I honestly can't think of a Lamborghini off the top of my head recently that hasn't been all-wheel drive. But back in the day, as we struggled to get stopped for that corner, the brakes on this I don't think are amazing with it being an older car. I've got it on default, so we should have a little bit of ABS. I mean, it says down in the bottom left, kind of bottom middle left, that we do have a bit of ABS going on. But with this being an older car, I don't imagine it's really the best ABS in the world. But yeah, like I was saying, you just don't seem to really get rear-wheel drive Lamborghinis anymore. I mean, if you can think of a modern Lamborghini, over the last 5 or 6 years that's had ABS, please do tell me, because I can't think of one off the top of my head. I really can't. I mean, we used to have like the Diablo, I'm pretty sure the Lamborghini Jalpa, however you say it. Oh, that's a bit of sidewaysness. That's got me off course a bit. Lamborghinis like that, the older ones, used to be rear-wheel drive, but nowadays you associate Lamborghini with being all-wheel drive. So yeah, it's pretty interesting. So yeah, this is a little bit of a different car. I thought I'd start off with this car because I bet most other channels will be driving cars like the Toyota Supra. I suppose that's really the main one, the Supra. However, because it's just such an iconic car, I'd say more iconic than the Diablo and things like that. So I bet like Black Panther and things, people like that, they'll be driving the Supra because that's really what they like. I love the Supra. I probably will be doing a video on the Supra. However, I thought I'd start with the Lamborghini because it's something a little bit different to what other people are doing. I imagine they'll probably go to this car eventually, but I bet they'll all be starting with the Supra. So I thought I'd start with this to be a little bit different, and I really like it. I mean, I do quite like the Lamborghini Diablo. It's quite a nice car. I'm a big fan of Lamborghinis as a whole. I mean, I love the Gallardo. One of my favorite cars is the Gallardo. I love the Hurricane. I didn't really like it at first, but I've really grown to liking the Hurricane. The Aventador is an awesome car. Lamborghini makes some amazing cars, and this is definitely no exception to that. I really do like this, slightly older Lamborghini. It's nice to see, what sort of cars they were coming up with in the early 2000s, right in the early 2000s. So, yeah, pretty nice to drive. Now, I reckon we should probably do a little bit of drifting with this car. Probably not really the sort of car you'd expect to go drifting. However, we might just see how it goes, or maybe we won't actually. You know what? No, we're actually not going to, because I want to drive around Monza a little bit more, and this isn't really the sort of track that you want to be drifting on. And I mean, I suppose this isn't really a drifty car anyway. Sure, you can get it to slide around, but it's not really meant for drifting. This is meant to try and go quick around a circuit. I feel like it's meant to do that more than it's meant to do drifting anyway. So we're probably just going to finish off this lap here at Monza, and then we will be all good. So my thoughts on this car, I think it's pretty cool. It's nice to see it added in the game. Obviously, if you... Oh, God. Okay, there's a bit of drifting there for you. Obviously, if you didn't know, this update was completely free. All 10 cars are completely free to anybody that owns this game. If you own Gran Turismo Sport, you will get all these cars, all 10 cars, completely free in the update. So, yeah, if you would like them, then update your game and you will get them. There's some pretty cool cars in this pack. I'll be covering plenty of them in videos, hopefully. And yeah, so thank you guys very much for watching. If you enjoyed, please go ahead, like and subscribe. Comment which car you'd like me to look at next from this update, and I will see you guys in the next video.